Happy November, everybody. I'm thinking, in a sense, today is November 2nd, so that's like 11, 11, 11, or 33, a master number. So this is a day of mastering just on the other side of a portal. So I figured it's the right time for this message. I got a message from ISIS. I haven't had a message from ISIS in a minute. A message that was to be shared, anyways, right? Um, so I'm gonna start off sharing from my little journaly conversations with God, um, and where that went, where it started and where it went, because ISIS was kind of dovetailing off of what he was teaching me. So okay, so where are we here? I'm just gonna jump into the middle of this kind of. Um, oh, this is good stuff, man. All right. Okay, I'm just going to start at the beginning of the page. The wolf in Pinocchio was trying to introduce a glitch in the programming right away. So, if you don't know about that, like the story of Pinocchio, well, he's a wooden boy, so he's artificial in the first place. But he gets told some parameters for life, operating parameters, and he's on his way to school, and this wolf standing in the shadows comes along and's like, "Hey, you were told you just got to go to school and follow the rules, right? You don't really got to do that, you could do what you want, like this, right?" um Depending on your perspective, you're like, is he the good guy or the bad guy in this picture? He's telling you, yeah, anyways, let's continue, right? So uh so the wolf in Pinocchio was trying to introduce a glitch in the matrix, a glitch in the programming right away. My struggle was that done to free him, like the Gnostics say, or to control him through fear, like Christian orthodoxy? I mean, I know what's implied. He's got a evil, sharp-toothed grin. You're like, oh, he's the bad guy, okay. But history is written by the winners. And then God says, Joe, you've been lied to about all of it. It's like Job. God and Satan are two voices he assumes are in his head, but neither can tell him the unbiased truth. So hold fast to a wordless knowing within. The thoughts will only pull you off track. And I had this epiphany. So thought seeds can be like bullets to Neo in the Matrix. And he said, yes, son, threads of potential, but none of them's essential. And even when you choose what's for you, bring my energy to it to make it sacred. It's funny. I saw these bullets like flying, but they leave a trail. It's funny because sometimes something starts in you and ends in somebody else, but there's a thread. That was his point. So I'll read that one more time. So thought seeds can be like bullets to Neo in the Matrix. Yes, son, threads of potential, but none of them are essential. Even when you choose what's for you, bring my energy to it to make it sacred. The thoughts you choose every day are writing your subconscious programming for tomorrow. So the thoughts you choose to focus on, whether or not you're focusing on them because you don't like them or do like them, you're focusing on them and you will get them again. So then Isis says, I'm a thread. I can't be at odds with God unless you are. Because I was raised in a Christian household, and it was like when I started having a deeper relationship with God, I'm like, you get into the way a lot of Christians look at things, and they're like, your connection with guides is evil and everything else, right? And Isis proceeds to tell me, basically, she's a thread that started out as a thought seed. I'm a thread. I can't be at odds with God unless you are. I am the oldest thread, but people can be can still be corrupted by me if they have no relationship with God. It's a mirror. I can only show you a version of me you're ready to accept. So if we are pulled off our righteous path by any kind of energy we choose to interact with, it's a reflection of something that's seated in us as well. Everything that we need to grow is seated in us. But yeah, I just found that really interesting and thought I would share that from Isis. She's like, well, I'm the oldest thought form because the feminine had to exist before physical reality could come into being. So the oldest thought form that manifested into physical being. And with that, we'll see what energy is coming through Oh, okay. This is what was on the bottom. A firebird is called to soar, but I dropped more cards than I wanted, so I'll shuffle some more. When the words start to rhyme, the wisdom creates a score. Maybe it's. Oh, there. They keep trying to hide. This energy is trying to hide, but it like flipped over and flipped back out. All the threads of fate. See? All the threads of fate must bend. All the threads of fate must bend. That's interesting because they are. The threads are like lines, but it's true. When they reach your energy field, it affects them. Oh, look at that. They're weaving together. They're it's like we're subconsciously creating the fabric of reality together, you know? And we're not even fully aware of it. Look, their eyes are closed, but they're doing it. It looks almost like they're concentrating intensely. They're like, maybe they're concentrating intensely on creating a new form, a new way of being. Okay, let's read the card just to see. Green is definitely growth, a color of growth. Stands out to me with the card. Okay, let's see. Oh, what is that word? Neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the key to everything, anyways. Being flexible. This is essential meaning. Being flexible, cultivating resilience and adaptability. Um, so they're talking about almost like bending ourselves to match the threads because the emanations at large are changing right now. 3i Atlas kind of stuff. I don't know. There is no such thing as a situation that is perfectly set in one state of being. Nothing difficult and painful will remain that way forever, and nothing joyous and free will remain in the same expression forever either. Imagine the weaving of the threads of fate in the tapestry of life. The threads must bend and move as they are pliable, supple, not meant to be rigid sticks. Life is the same way. It's funny because it kind of pulls the rug out from under you, but it's something you can rely on. It reminds me of the first noble truth in Buddhism, the truth of suffering, right? Your experience of life now requires you to be adaptable to conditions and flexible as to how you respond to them. In this way, you build up a resilience to meet life on life's terms, while simultaneously continuing to pay attention to your own dreams and desires for your most meaningful life. Seen this way, all of life is an experience. You are a story that is always in motion, changing, dancing with the dream weavers, surrendering your desires, allowing curiosity to lead you in the dark and uncharted territories ahead of you, which takes faith, which takes loving yourself. Right now, release your rigid ideas of how you think things should be, how the form of things should be, how another person should be, and just allow a state of wonder and curiosity to lead you. Ask yourself in wonder, what might I discover here? Yeah, let go of your limitations. And any limiting inner dialogue you hear, say this instead, but what might I discover here? Let go of your assumptions. Be present to this beautiful opportunity offered to you right now. Fate has brought you to this moment, but destiny will be what you make it to mean. We imbue life with meaning. And so all the intensity that we give it, something hit me in a funny way this morning in general. The idea, like the wise hermit that lives in the forest, or the old wise man on the mountain, they stay out of the drama of human affairs, and there's a reason that they do it. It's all an illusion. When you have a good relationship with yourself and faith in God, everything is opportunity. Like they said in the card, everything is blessings. And when you get entangled in the drama of city life and popularity and everything that goes with it, you can't help anybody. It's like you have to be in that faith relationship with God where you realize there's nothing nothing but gratitude and blessings. And I hope your day is full of those. And I hope somebody gets something good out of this message. Much love.